Hello guys, this is a review of the Casio W-800H. This one is the gold tone variant. So the model number is W-800H-G-9. So a little background story. My good friend lent me this particular one to do some basic refurbishment on it, and of course a review. And I did the basic treatment. So polywashed the plastic window, changed the strap to this factory Casio strap. The old strap is a replacement one, an aftermarket one, and it's pretty stiff. Let me show you quickly. Yeah, it's very stiff, and it's tailored to this watch specifically. So it was in a different size, but the watchmaker obviously cut it to fit the W-800. So I changed the strap, greased up the case back seal, and did a little bit of cleaning, especially in the back of the watch. It's pretty dirty. And I didn't change the battery because I haven't got CR 2025, but of course it's approximately a 2019 watch. My friend bought it in 2019 or 18, I'm not sure. So the 10-year battery will go probably 5 or 6 more years to come. So this is the background story, and so let's talk about the dimensions of this watch. So the diameter is 37 millimeters, including these little button protectors. So it's 37 millimeters. Lug to lug 44.5 millimeters, and it's a pretty thick watch with the 13 millimeters thickness. So I brought here some of my other watches to do little comparison. So these two definitely have some 90s sci-fi vibe going on. Looks like some of the sci-fi science fiction spaceships. This one is the W740. It's another watch with 100 meters of water resistance, but this one has the electroluminescence backlight. which is pretty nice. Obviously the size is bigger, and look at these numbers, these digits. This one is one of the greatest things about this W-800. So the large digits. When you compare it to something like this old Illuminator watch, it's pretty obvious the difference. But if you see some of the original 5600 G-Shocks, so the classic 5600, it's pretty much a huge difference between them. So to compare them, both has a plastic window, and it's a common thing with these two, that the digits is pretty washed out in this very important viewing angle, as you can see. It's very important at family gathering or for example business meetings, you want to check the time at a glance, but you don't able to do it, can't able to do it, sorry. So these are the 90s, maybe 90s Watersport watch from Casio, and this one is the Casio Marlin, which the camera don't like to focus on it. So this one from 1980, another water sport watch from Casio. Yeah, the numerals even smaller, the digits even smaller on this one than on the W740. So this one has mineral glass. Obviously it's a full stainless steel construction, and they used to made them. And of course the standard 5600, and the thing is I don't like about the W800 is this plexiglass is has too much explosion. I don't know how can I call it. So it's exposed too much for the environment, so you can scratch it easily. It's pretty sits high on the watch case, and as we can compare it to the 5600, this one has so much more protection, and obviously it's a mineral glass. And the thing is, the difference between thickness, I would say these two has somewhat similar thickness, around 13 millimeters. and I think it's a so much effective way to construct or use these thickness. So it's a better way to construct a watch like this than this 800 W-800. And compare them, the pushers is so much bigger on the W-800. So that's one is a big positive on this watch. So they are easy to press, easy to operate. And yeah, so the other thing is the strap is as you can see, it's longer than on the classic Casio G-Shock. So this one has an extra long strap. This one is the factory Casio replacement band, and it's extra long. Let me do a wrist check. So I would say I absolutely hate this strap on this watch. Has a lot of overhanging here. It has this kind of flimsy clasp. Has this gap, so it's accidentally bump things. So here how it looks like on my 6.7-inch wrist. Yeah, it's a pretty nice watch. But yeah, I absolutely hate this strap. And the other thing is this strap has this smooth surface underneath. And the thing is with these straps with a smooth surface is the keeper always sliding down. So if I wear it a few hours or even half an hour, do a lot of wrist movements, this keeper tend to slide down. And yeah, so you have this extra overhang here, and it's really cut up on things. For example, if you wear some long sleeves, it's always on the way. Yeah, it's not a nice thing about this strap. And obviously that's the thing with other watches with a smooth surface underneath the inside of the strap. So that's the thing with the W740. If I wear it half an hour or an hour, this one also with the smooth surface, the keeper slides down. And but this one hasn't got the extra overhang, so it's a shorter strap, not that extra long than on the W800. So something about the design. So has this 1990s sci-fi look, science fiction look with these watches. But first I didn't like it, as I saw them on videos or the pictures of official Casio pictures, and I didn't like this design at all. But as I experienced it in my hands and on my wrist, I really started to like it immediately. Something special about this design. Yeah, it's not a good thing that the glass or the plexi sits high on the case. It's not a good thing. No, not much protection here, but looks absolutely special, this design. And I love that the LCD is a very important part, or the one of the main parts of the case design. So there was a Casio futuristic series in the 2000s with a lot of segments on the big LCD, and usually the LCDs takes so much square space from the watch case, and that's the thing with this one. So it's an important part of the design, this big segmented LCD, which I absolutely like. So yeah, that's about the design. The LCD has some rose gold tint, maybe, which is made it a little bit special than the regular version of this watch. So let me scroll to the functions. Yeah, people complain about that this one hasn't got a timer, and instead it show you the year. And yeah, I came up with the idea that this watch made for big wristed hermits. So hermit with a big wrist. That's why the long strap, and that's why the year displaying here. So hermits don't forget which year it is. Yeah, that's the funny idea. And to go back with the functions, so the main timekeeping mode, as you can see, the very big numerals. It has the alarm, and this one probably has the very complex alarms of the basic G-Shocks, so you can set them to specific dates, and if you wanted, they so the alarm goes on, for example, once a month, a specific date, or every single day of a specific month. So yeah, very complex alarms here. And it has probably has more alarms. Oh no, yeah, this one has one alarm as well as the G-Shock and the W740. This one has the same module with different layout as the G-Shock. So here it is, the alarm, hourly signal, and it's displayed whenever you go on the screen. So the alarm on and the hourly signal is on. Okay, it has a stopwatch. It's 100 of seconds stopwatch as usual. The time displaying is always on, so whether you do sport activities or checking the dual time, you can able to tell your home time, or so yeah, the dual time function. And of course it has no timer, but people do timer modes on this one. So it's become it has the possibility to become a great sports watch. And yeah, the other thing I love about it is the 10-year battery, obviously. The 100 meters of water resistance is pretty nice as well. And I would say the backlight is pretty usable on this one. Yeah, it's definitely not an F91 level backlight, so much better on this one. So yeah, I don't know what else I could say about this one. It will probably goes back to my good friend who lent me this one, and it will be his backup watch, whether or whenever he want to use it for swimming or something. The thing is, it's not worth to buy it from him, because the strap cost half of the watch price, and if I pay the other half for the watch, I can get the retail price of this watch today, so I can buy a new one without the scratches, without even some rust spots on the inside of the case back, which this watch has, unfortunately. So yeah, I could buy a new one, but yeah, it's a great watch, but this strap is a little bit of a drawback to own this kind of watch. It's too long, but overall it's a nice Nice everyday watch, I would say, with the huge numerals, nice LCD. Okay, this washed out FX, it's not that great, but overall for the price it's a pretty nice watch. It's a decent watch with decent water resistance and battery life. So yeah, this review is probably all over the place, but I hope I covered everything. And as usual, thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.